Hello everyone and welcome to this special edition of the United Gamedom podcast. This is our E3 coverage. I am Darren and this is the very first of several podcast specials that we will be doing throughout E3 2018, where we and myself and Dennis will be going through each of the conferences. So we'll be doing our live reactions. First off would be EA Play, which is happening in less than half an hour now. And with me, of course, is Dennis Poirier. Hello, Dennis. How you doing?
Hey, we're live on the internet. How you doing?
Yes,
Crazy.
we are live. Yeah, we are pretty much live. This is going to be interesting now because we have never done this before, like actual podcast audio live, though we did like a video thing quite a few years ago now, back in 2013. But this time we're actually we're not like showing our faces or anything like that there. We're not showing our like mugs now. We're just basically going through audio wise. So we are.
You're gonna be watching the conference anyway, so you don't really want to see.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll just be watching. It's pretty much just like, you know, certain things do, like Giant Bomb or, you know, various other channels do, where they just basically watch the thing and go through give their live reactions. EA plays the first one. EA is usually not one of the best ones though, because they tend to show a lot of stuff that I am not interested in, mainly the sports titles, because I don't like sports titles for the most part. I know, Dennis, you tend to play a few of them. You play FIFA sometimes, you play NHL, and you sometimes play Madden as well.
Yeah, I played the long shot story mode in Madden last year, which was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not looking forward to Madden. Like, I'm not crazy insane about Madden, but you know, if they have another story thing, and if it continues the story of the protagonist in that, then it should be interesting. See where it goes from there.
Yeah, that just pretty much followed that on from the whole thing. I forget what the actual name of the story mode was in FIFA.
It's a long shot.
No, in FIFA now.
Oh, in FIFA. Okay,
yeah,
I don't remember that one.
I forget that one with Alex Hunter. His name was. Yeah, I just remember that now, pretty much. So I do. It's pretty interesting. So it is. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what to expect from EA this year. Like there's gonna be a few things. So of course we're going to see Anthem.
We know are going to happen.
Anthem's going to be shown. We are going to see sports titles, of course. We are going to see Battlefield V, and probably usually each year they show like a sort of indie game or indie darling kind of game. Like last year they showed like Fee, and I think A Way Out was sort of debuted last year as well, which have two games that have since come out. And I know you've played A Way Out. I have not. I'm still interested in playing it. So
yeah, we're gonna play it. Once I forget the story, we're gonna go in and play
it. So yeah, I'll definitely because I want to try it though. Down the line.
It's very good.
So what do you expect from me? What are your thoughts? What are you hoping to see?
Hoping hoping. It's EA, so let's be realistic here. I mean, you know, they had a very bad year last year with everything that happened. Mass Effect getting the complete and utter boot. Then the whole loot box thing happening with Battlefront 2, and you know all the other controversy, which I forgot. There's another one in there somewhere. So yeah, they have. I think they have stuff to make up for this year. I think maybe, you know, we're gonna. Apparently, I just read that the release date for Anthem has been leaked. I just read what it was. I'm not gonna say it here. If you haven't read the story, you know, you'll be surprised when you see the stream. But apparently, Skate 4 is going to be announced.
Yeah, because I think it's like they put the servers back up for Skate 3 or something along those lines.
Yeah, I just read that also. Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be a suggestion that they might be either maybe re-releasing Skate 3 on the current generation consoles, or they might be doing a new Skate game. I have not played a Skate game. The only Skate experience I played the demo of the first one way back then, and I thought it was alright, but I wasn't used to the sort of more kind of realistic experience, I guess, compared to like the arcade experience of the Tony Hawk games. So, but I heard the Skate 3 they're great games though, nonetheless. So, and I'm sure people prefer them over the more arcade experience of the Tony Hawk games. And considering the fact that the last few Tony Hawk games haven't really set the world on fire, especially 5, which was a mess.
Yep.
And maybe Skate 4, if it is announced, they'll come back and hopefully will bring that sort of whole genre back into the limelight again.
Yep. I'm kind of, like I was saying to you off the air there, I'm kind of thinking there's going to be a new Sims game probably this year. And if it's not this year, it'll surely be next year, because let's face it, that makes a lot of money for EA. You know, Battlefield, of course, makes a lot of money for them, but I think The Sims is also a big money maker for them. So, you know, maybe we'll hear something about The Sims this year, if not next year. But I'd like to see a new Sims game, to be honest with you. I've always enjoyed those games. So
they're still releasing expansions though for 4 of them, so they are anyway. Like Cats and Dogs was one. I think there was another one that just came out, or it's coming out soon.
I bought them all recently. So
yeah, and thanks to a certain feature on Giant Bomb, I believe.
Yeah, cost me like something like $150.
Yeah,
get all the expansions. So yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played a Sims game since 2 now, so I don't know what changes. I'm sure there's been a lot of changes since then, but that was the last one I played. I played the Sims 2 and like the University expansion. That's the ones I had from that then, but haven't played one since.
I hope there's a new Star Wars, like a single player Star Wars story experience that they're gonna introduce.
I believe like the one that was like, you know, that one's like when, you know, cancelled, there was like, you know,
13.
given a boot, and there's I believe the one still being made is Respawn. I believe are doing a Star Wars game. I believe it was the other one, Visceral, were doing, was getting cancelled.
Okay.
And I think there was maybe 2 or 3. Like the one Amy Hennig was helming, I know that got rid of. I don't know if that was the Visceral one, if it's a completely different one. Yeah. But I know Respawn apparently are doing one, so they are now. So maybe
there's one that's a bounty hunter, I think.
Yeah, like that was kind of the rumor. So it is. So hopefully that will be shown. I kind of like to have like a proper sort of, or like a single player Star Wars games now, rather than like, you know, the multiplayer Battlefront games now. Like I didn't play 2, or I heard a lot of bad things about it. Especially with like you mentioned earlier, the whole loot box fiasco, which didn't help matters.
I didn't even play the story in that game, so
and that was the thing you were actually looking forward to trying out though. Like you were actually getting it mainly for that story mode, but then you probably like you heard things like it's not that great. It's like what, 5 hours long. It's pretty predictable, and you just like nope, not bother playing it then. Like
my PlayStation 4 Pro is a Battlefront PlayStation, like it's a Star Wars themed PlayStation that I have, so. And just to tell you that I was excited to play that, but I played a little bit of the multiplayer and I was like, yep, I can see why people don't really get into this thing. Like I heard it's much better now. Like they got rid of the whole play to win thing, and there's a bunch of DLC out now, so apparently it's much better than it was when it first, you know, released, and maybe the next month after that. But I don't really have a draw to go back in and play that, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'm hoping for a single player Star Wars. I would lose my freaking mind if it was Knights of the Old Republic. Like if they announce Knights of the Old Republic, a sequel, maybe a third game for that series, I would lose my fucking mind.
Well, basically, if you want that kind of thing, it's basically you're off just playing the Old Republic, really. But I would kind of like, I would actually love to see it sort of proper Star Wars RPG again, though, like along the lines of Knights of the Republic, because that to this day is still my favorite Star Wars game. I absolutely loved playing that game. I spent 60 odd hours on it back in the day, and I very much would like to play a new Star Wars any Star Wars single player game that's actually good. Like, what was the last good Star Wars single player game? Like, The Force Unleashed was pretty. Well, you're not counting Force Unleashed. Like the first one
was okay.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good for what it was, but it wasn't great. But then the second one was 4 hours long, completely.
Jedi Knight was way better than Force Unleashed. That's a way better game.
Yeah, but it's a very old series at this point. Like the third one, if it came out in 2005 or something.
Yeah.
And that's
but I mean, Kyle Katarn is a part of Star Wars history, so
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool if they brought him back. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what they think. Basically, for those who are following us, we'll be watching the YouTube stream. So it'll be of EA Play to have just type in EA Play. I'm sure you can just find the Electronic Arts channel there, live stream it there. So we'll be checking that out and see what it's all about, and be interesting to see.
It's the only press conference today, right? It's the only one.
Yes, it's the only one shown today, and then tomorrow is Microsoft and Bethesda,
which I can't wait for. But that's my most anticipated one, to be honest.
Yeah, because people are just basically curious to see what Fallout 76 is all about, and if it's going to be, if the rumors are true, then that it's actually an online survival game along the lines of Rust or DayZ or anything along those lines, which, if that's actually the case, I'll be even less interested in playing that game.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Like, I played Fallout 4 for 5 to 10 hours. I wanted to like it more than I did, and I just couldn't get into it. I just don't think post-apocalyptic worlds are for me. Although I did play Horizon and loved it, although it's post-apocalyptic rather than post-apocalyptic. But yeah, apparently
anything you're looking forward to for you on your side?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say before we get to it. Apparently Microsoft one's only 45 minutes long according to the schedule, which
40 minutes?
45 minutes.
Oh boy.
Which I find completely strange, because they tend to go an hour 90 minutes though, and if that's the case, if that actually is 45 minutes, what are they showing then?
Yeah.
I can't see that being the case, but you never know.
We'll talk more about it tomorrow because we'll go on half an hour before the conference. But I mean, they really have to pick things up because they're trailing monstrously behind everybody else, behind Nintendo, behind Sony. Like, Sony is murdering 2018 so far, so it's not even a competition.
Yeah, the two exclusives that have come out for Microsoft have not really been well received overall. They've gotten pretty much mixed reviews. That's Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2, both exclusives on the Microsoft consoles, on Windows PC and Xbox One, and they haven't really been well received. Sea of Thieves basically was criticized for being pretty shallow. There's not a whole lot to it though, which there's very
it was bad. It was just bad. There was nothing to do in that game.
We played a bit of it though, and we actually enjoyed our time. We played an hour or so, but this was the beta, and then the reviews came out and pretty much were saying, yeah, there's not a whole lot to it though. There's really so many types of missions you could do, and it gets really boring after a while. All there is cosmetic upgrades. There's no sense of progression though. Like that's one reason why a lot of people didn't care for that game, and I can see why. It's not like, oh, I've saved enough to get this, cool ass ship now, or this cool gun that does like more damage or something. It's just basically all cosmetic stuff. It's like, what's the point of playing this thing? Well, to hang out with your friends, and that's fun for a while, but when there's not a whole lot to do, then it just becomes pretty shallow. Like, I've actually been playing Thing again. I went back to Assassin's Creed 4 there. I'm playing it there. I got to the ship part, and I'm playing I was like, man, I wish Sea of Thieves was like this now, because if it was, that would be pretty awesome, because the ship stuff in that is pretty awesome. So it is. And that's a game that's been, what, 5 years old coming this year.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, State of Decay 2, I played a bit of with Derek and like a bit on the solo, and it seems fine. I like to play more of it though, but I don't have Game Pass now. I need to try. I might buy State of Decay. It's not that dear anyway. It's only like 20 odd quid here, which is pretty good considering the fact that Sea of Thieves was like 40 odd quid, and there's not a whole lot to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You asked me what I'm looking forward to. Well, there's a few things I'm looking forward to. I want to know what this From Software game is, because I absolutely, I love my Souls games. I don't know what this is. People speculate that it's a Clock Tower game. People speculate it's a Bloodborne 2. People speculate it's a new Tenchu game. Or it could be completely new. It could be a new IP, so it could be. I'm just very much looking forward to what it is.
I think Bloodborne 2 is out of the question, right?
I'm not sure, because Miyazaki said like that Dark Souls 3 is going to be like the last game, sort of like that way though, they're going to make. So I don't know if Bloodborne 2 is going to happen. I personally would love it if it's Bloodborne 2. I'll be all in, because
that's the only one that actually played a lot.
Yeah, Bloodborne is my favorite game of the generation, so it is thus far.
Yeah,
I absolutely adore that game, and I'd be all in. Like, I'm just more interested in From Software, what they're doing now, because how much I fall in love with the Souls series. So whatever they do now, I'm always interested in. Much like whatever Platinum does next, I'm interested in checking out as well, because I love Platinum games as well. I want to get a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, because seeing the footage of that over the last week or so, like couple of weeks, a month or so back when they had that event, it looks so cool, just so colourful and vibrant, and it's cool. Like, they have like the Toy Story world, they have like Big Hero 6 and stuff like that there. I just can't wait to play it though. And I want to say Final Fantasy 7 Remake, it's been quite some time now since I actually shown any footage of that now, and I just see what Nintendo has as well, since I love Nintendo, and I'm curious to see what they're going to show. I'm sure they have to show Metroid Prime 4, because they pretty much announced it last year, and haven't shown any footage of it whatsoever since. So those are pretty much the things I'm looking forward to though. What about yourself?
For the entirety of E3, I want to know more about Fallout 76, because I'm a huge Fallout fan, so I want to know more about that for sure. I really hope it's not a online survival game. It's looking like it will be, which really pisses me off, but yeah, I hope there's at least a way that you can not be online and play a story mode in that. But we'll see. We'll see what they'll talk about during that press conference. What else am I looking forward to? Learning more about Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, that's
sequel
been
to Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, like that is leaked though, which is not surprised, because in the fact that Assassin's Creed leaks are pretty much given nowadays, since I think the last like 4 or 5 Assassin's Creed games have been leaked before the war supposed to be announced. and apparently this one is set in ancient Greece. So it is. You've played all the sort of, you played Syndicate, you've played through Syndicate, you played through Origins. I've gone back to Black Flag. Yeah, I'm really caught up with my Assassin's Creed games now. I'm going back
You're
to
like what, 4 behind?
yeah, I'm going back to 2013. So yeah. But yeah, I heard, like, I know Origins is like the best one in a long time now. Like it's
it's very
it's
good.
like, because it's like it came out 2 years after the last one. And it's completely different though. It has no new like combat system. That like it has like loot now. It's like something along the lines, more along the lines of The Witcher, and stuff like that now. Which I'm definitely going to get it sometime down the road though. I do want to play it though, but I don't want to play it on Black Flag now and get burnt out. It's 5 minutes away now apparently, so it is. So I'll probably have to get the actual video up. So I'm gonna have to have the volume on. So I'll have it on. So like low now, so I can actually hear you. But
yeah, exactly. I'll do the same thing.
I can get the gist of what they're saying anyway. So I'm just looking for just seeing what the EA has in store for us.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what else? Hitman 2 was leaked and announced. So
yes,
I'm
which
very excited for
a lot of people are very happy with. I really need to go back and play Hitman. All I did was the first two. Yeah, the first two. Story missions, and that was it. I probably watched more of the Jam Bomb stuff, which basically I cannot wait to play more because it's just so flipping awesome. Watching that stuff, like they just made that game so entertaining. Like I had really no interest in playing Hitman, but thanks to watching those videos they did, then I was more interested in playing it.
Exactly. Yeah, same here. Same for me. There's other stuff like the Avengers Ultimate Alliance, which is rumored.
Yes, which I would fucking be definitely interested in. So if that is the case, like if it's just something like the Ultimate Alliance games, I'd be so in because I really like them games. I never finished the second one though, but I really enjoyed my time playing both of them. And I kind of just want to have. I kind of like to have a superhero game along those lines again because it's been so long since like Marvel make big bucks, of course. In movies because of the popularity of those films over the last decade, and there hasn't been a whole lot. Like I think besides like the Lego games, there hasn't really been any games I think since the Captain America game that came out like a while back. Oh well. There's been Spider-Man games and stuff like that as well, I believe. But
there's Spider-Man coming out this year.
Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of superhero games over the last several years outside of like the Lego stuff and that there. So I definitely would be getting definitely can't wait to that. Hope that's shown. It might be shown at the Square Enix event now, which will be great.
Yeah, possibly. Well, there's a bunch of stuff that's been rumored, and some of it like Tomb Raider. I want to see more of that. I want to see what else. Anthem kind of interests me. I wonder what that thing is. So
it's basically EA's version of Destiny from what I gathered from last year. So heck, I really like Destiny, but that's mainly because of the gameplay and like the structure of it though. So if Anthem has as good as gameplay as Destiny, then I'm all in.
Yeah, I agree for that. Yeah, I agree. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen with that. But there's a lot more games that that'll be shown or announced that you'll hear me talk about during these live streams that we're going to do.
Yeah.
In the next couple of days here.
Just as I said, we'll be doing. We're going to be doing the EA. We'll be doing the Microsoft and Bethesda one tomorrow, which is going to be interesting for me because the Bethesda one starts at 2:30 a.m. here.
Yeah, and I took off on Monday so I could,
There's the Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Sony one on Monday that we'll be doing. And then the Nintendo one, which I'll probably do on my own because unfortunately Dennis will be at work.
Yeah, I will be available on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So they are the ones that we will be doing live streams for.
Yep.
So like I said, basically give our thoughts and react and see what's happening on the things themselves. So I just want to kind of try something different this year rather than go through our follow-up E3 specials, which I'll still be doing now, but it won't be as long. We'll probably just go through Derek will probably be on that, and we'll just go through our highlights and lowlights. So of E3, but hopefully there won't be 3-hour extravaganzas now, like they tend to be.
Alright, so here we go.
Okie dokie. Yeah. 7
Counting down
o'clock.
now.
2 p.m. in Eastern time, and what is it? That's 11 a.m. Pacific.
Pacific, yeah.
Yeah.
Starting with soccer, of course.
No, it's just a montage of
no, just
the
a
games.
sizzle reel.
That's right. NBA live. That's still a thing.
Yep.
Was it going to be an NBA game? Really?
What is the NBA live thing?
Yeah, that's insane. It's still a thing. They're still doing that there because it's just curious though. They still don't seem to NBA 2K is still the better game for years now, and every time they try to do something, they always okay, some AR stuff here. I think it's Anthem, is it? Although the monster looks like something out of Gears of War. It looks like a berserker.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up.
Andrea Renee of What's Good Games.
So they invited me to come and host the show.
And John Drake's wife.
A lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready. We're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater,
it's kind of weird now though, realizing EA kind of starts now on a Saturday in a way with this here. This used to be on a Monday now, the EA stuff. Now it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Which is probably great for some people though, because hey, it's the weekend now. I don't have to big work off or anything like that. Now I'm sure some people still have the big work off, like you said, but it's just good to see.
Honestly, I would do all the press conferences on the weekend. All of them. No, but really, because people can watch them,
Yeah, but that's really, I'll be conference every couple of hours, and I'll be overkill. People will be enough already, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me?
There seems to be a lot of
I told you all the secrets at once, right?
lot of woo. It's kind of
Ric Flair territory.
Yeah. Yeah, Battlefield. Right?
Yeah. I've not played Battlefield 1 yet though, although I heard good things about it. This looks cool, set back in World War II. The problem with the thing is though, a lot of people seem to be more upset with the cover art of the game than the game itself, which I just can't. I hate people sometimes like that. I just don't get it though.
I can't even imagine why this is still a controversy.
Yeah, people said, "Oh, this is completely inaccurate. Why is women on the cover?" It's yeah, and then a bunch of people follow up. It's yeah, but there was women who fought in World War II.
Yeah.
gameplay innovations. You want to know
Exactly.
how customization actually works. You want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay.
Oh, that's really nice.
It's the deepest and most immersive
Yep.
Battlefield yet.
It certainly is.
I should play Battlefield 1.
You will be able to dive and smash through
It's
to surprise
well here at the moment. It's like I think it's like
previously defensive
it's pretty cheap on PS4 here at the moment now. I can get it in like Titanfall 2 for 12 quid. Although I already have Titanfall 2.
and our
Mhm.
distraction system is
Um,
back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you. As they
Like the last Battlefield game I played was
You will now be
3.
able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles.
I never-
That's
I
cool
ne-
that the snow falls off the...
I never played 4. I never played Hardline. Oh, I played the beta I think of Hardline, but never actually played the game itself.
I think our Hardline is the last one that I...
Gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you.
At least Battlefield V has a single-player story,
That got
contrary to the
Yeah.
other
this game.
shooter game that doesn't
Yeah.
anymore.
That's interesting indeed.
Heroism.
No, it just has multiplayer zombies, which I could not care less about, and a battle royale mode, which I'm kind of getting sick of seeing battle royale stuff now. It's like, oh, it's the new thing now. It's like, yeah, that's going to be completely up and
Exclusive look at, the new
Yeah, but
it's going to have suffer from.
get used to it.
Yeah.
Because
tomorrow.
But that's going to be like, yeah, already have battle royale fatigue.
Morning October is just
Yep.
the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey to the Second World War. No loot boxes, no
Death Dealer.
premium pass. Every day,
You say no premium pass?
bring something new.
Yeah, I was already announced, so
After launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you.
they're trying to do good. Well, it's no premium pass. Yeah, but is there going to be something along the lines of Star Wars Battlefront 2?
There we go with the Royale
It's
Oh,
game mode.
Okay.
reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring
Of course, they have to do one. They're not going to say, hey, our competitor's doing one, we'll have to do one too.
So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in
Jesus
Battlefield
Christ.
or anywhere else.
I know people love that, you know, kids and everything, but man.
So with that,
I probably might like it. I don't know. If I try like one of these though, I probably might like it more though. Like I try Fortnite though, I just not interested in it though. PUBG, we played it though, and I kind of regret getting PUBG. It's actually fun
Yeah,
to
me too.
watch,
your first look
but
at ground operation,
I don't know. Just not into it.
even featuring music.
Heck, but if they did something along the lines of maybe an Overwatch Battle Royale or something along those lines, then I might be more
Well,
interested in it.
apparently, Call of Duty is going to be along the lines of Overwatch.
What, the blackout mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what this is about.
It's just the standard Battlefield CG trailer. Oh, with gameplay actually.
Yeah, this is not this is not CG.
Like one thing you have to say though is the Frostbite engine. Like the games look really good though with the Frostbite engine. Though they look spectacular.
Yep, they do.
I actually might get this though, because I actually miss playing like World War II games. So did you ever play Medal of Honor Frontline?
I think I did, yeah.
I absolutely love that game. It's like one of my favorite first-person shooters of all time.
Bitte en Gruppe. Jeg elsker deg.
It's like the story. Nordley's War Story, yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be shown at
Xbox E3
the
briefing. Okay.
Xbox showing them all. Yeah, it's like the single player stuff though. That was like the thing in Battlefield 1 now. It's just like these different like war stories now. You play as like different characters. which like I heard like good things about, so I did.
Here we go with the FIFA.
Well, like FIFA, the World Cup starts next week now, so it does, and like they have that FIFA, the World Cup update already in FIFA, so they do. So
it's on sale on PS4. I kind of want to get it.
I don't know what the last FIFA game I played now. I think it was the one that was on EA Access. I think it was like 14 or 13 or something.
Yeah, well, they all come in on.
Yeah, but I think Access. I think it was when Access sort of just launched on Xbox. And I think I downloaded it, and I think we played a game or two, so we did online.
Yep.
I think that was the last one I played. I think it was like 15, maybe 15. I think it might have been 14 or 15, perhaps.
Oops, buffering for me here. Is it buffering for you?
No, I'm still fine. So it might be a bit of a sick day.
Well, I'm back with the crowd.
Yeah, that's the Champions League theme. Yeah, when it's shown here, that's the. Oh, it's
Champions League Cup.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's my brother's team played in the final this year. He supports Liverpool, and they lost against Real Madrid.
Buffering. I just reloaded.
The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic.
I really don't hate FIFA. I kind of enjoy playing those games. It's fun. I can understand why people are hooked on these games.
It's been going for like 25 years now, I think.
Yeah.
I think it started in '93, the first one.
It's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are thrilled.
I remember playing the originals on like the Mega Drive now, so I do. With my brothers played it, so I did.
Authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your.
Yeah, like they have the rights now to the Champions League because UEFA thing, because that's Pro Evo used to have it now, but they don't have it anymore, so they pretty much just okay, we can have the rights now to it. Yeah, they swooped it and got the rights to it now, so.
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year we're giving you the tools to.
I kind of want to play some FIFA. I think I'm gonna go get it after this.
Approach to match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate.
I have no interest though, to be honest. Like, I'm not in the football.
Our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community.
I'm actually interested in off topic now. I'm interested in that Onrush game though.
Why? Yeah, that looks alright.
Yeah, I watched a quick look of it yesterday. It's done by Codemasters. I think it's done by the team. Some of the team that did Drive Club before like that studio got shut down.
Yep.
The ones who like and then Codemasters got that studio or the people from it.
Headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause.
I don't know a bunch of football guys. Like I know Ronaldo. I know, a couple, but.
That every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one. The pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy. The World Cup.
Yep. The World Cup.
With the tournament starting in just
There we go.
5 days, we're excited for the world to compete
5 days, yeah.
As you can imagine,
Yes, that's gonna be fun.
FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why
that's what people are going to be sick of now. They're going to say, oh god, football's going to be on every bloody day now for a month.
I don't mind, I like it.
It's Christmas for football fans, like big football fans, so it's like, yes.
You can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country like mine, Iceland. Who would have thought
Iceland.
a nation of only 350,000 people?
Yeah, Canada's gonna win the World Cup.
And you can feel their excitement.
I think they never fucking qualified for a World Cup.
No, I think they may have qualified a few times.
Yeah, not that much though.
But heck, who's going to win this year? I actually forget who won the last one, to be honest. I don't remember.
Was it Brazil?
I don't know. I'm actually going to look this up now. Who won the last World Cup?
Everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC.
Oh, free trial.
Oh, there you go, Dennis.
Download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Germany won it.
Germany? Oh,
That's
yeah,
right, yeah, because I remember, yeah.
Okay, how
you,
can I forget
yeah,
that? Since that's my team.
Yeah, because I remember you really being, yeah, I remember you watching it.
Yeah.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup.
That's Ronaldo, right, on the cover of
Yeah,
18?
Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you.
Portuguese, so he is.
So they're going to talk about soccer, they're going to talk about Madden, and you won't see anything for NHL.
Of course we're not going to show NHL though, even though... Because like,
The
worldwide audience though, it's like... No one gives a shit about hockey, to be honest, compared to the football and American football.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19.
It's in the game.
The FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people,
what is that?
Mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms.
That
Inside.
It's gonna mean new
Did you play Inside?
modalities of play across a whole
No. Not yet.
But for
Okay.
everyone, it's gonna mean playing games
It's very good.
anywhere, anytime.
I need to play it. I have it downloaded.
All of
Yeah, it's not that long though. It's like, what, 3-4 hours really?
from the cloud to multiple devices.
It's nowhere near as hard as
It's not quite ready for full
Limbo now.
market prime time yet, but it is a promise
Yeah.
of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course,
So basically
is
cloud
subscription.
gaming then, is it?
We started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to
I
a
used to be
great
signed
network
up.
of games. Today,
I just signed up for the
we
year
announced
when it came out and that was
Origin
it.
Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Wow.
Wow, Madden on the PC.
Then FIFA
Holy
19,
shit. Okay.
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer. So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Yeah, what's the difference between Origin Access Premier and the normal access? Didn't seem to be
Yeah, no.
anything.
Nothing at all.
Because like Origin Access, you get like you can play like got 10 hours of new games up to 10 hours,
Hmm.
and like you can play the things early as well. Abzu, Sims, Dragon Age, Anthem.
Hey, everybody. What's
Okay.
up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC.
Guy
right?
behind him looks like Batista.
So,
What?
You guys may have seen
The guy behind him
that,
looks like
was
Batista.
tweeting
He kind of looked like
Okay,
him before.
There has been a bunch of speculation.
A young
So,
Batista.
You want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's
Titanfall 3.
amazing. The teams are kicking ass, but we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi
Nope.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
So this could be some sort of successor to Jedi Knight.
So Vince,
Yeah.
Because it'll be like a first
That's what I
person
thought.
game.
Well, it takes place during the Dark Times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay. All right, between 3 and 4.
Oh, that's
a
interesting.
Time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and
Yeah, episode 3 and 4, yeah, because basically we know what happened at the end of episode 3. Every Jedi got shit killed.
know, like when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news.
So,
on Star Wars,
okay.
So I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
That's it.
That's a shame. It kind of would have been nice to see the gear.
Hello there. My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Boo!
Today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched
I'm sure there's people who do boo though for that.
and
Yeah,
we
probably.
didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks.
The better Battlefront games.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Apparently the Ewok hunt is pretty
It turned
cool.
out to be by far the most
I've heard
popular
people talk
update
about
of
it.
the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the
You haven't seen that yet, have you?
a really dangerous
Nope.
place,
Not yet.
and it features
I heard mixed things.
Yeah, me too. I heard it was like
Looking forward a little bit. This
good
is
and
where
bad
we
at
will
the same
be
time.
introducing a new squad system to
I'll
the game.
probably like see it when it comes out in DVD or whatever now.
Much easier
like I've said, no rush to see it, because to be honest though, I wasn't a big fan of Rogue One as people. I thought it was like good though, but I wasn't as big a fan as that film as others are.
Yeah.
Like I like Last Jedi more than Rogue One, which would be blasphemy to some.
But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains.
We know that you Star Wars fans are a bunch of a-holes sometimes.
A very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront.
I would love to see that. If someone say that.
Really going deep into the Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars, okay.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains.
Geonosis is the end of what I consider to be the worst Star Wars film.
The most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy.
Oh, General Kenobi!
And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, so just bringing all the prequel heroes in.
Yep.
EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think
that's putting it lightly.
Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Okay, what is this now? Is this the sort of indie game? Oh jeez, Unravel! Okay, that's interesting. Unravel 2.
The new Unravel game.
Yeah. That was a nice wee game, so it was. I played it though when it came out. Was it 2016?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it last year? No, I think it was it was last year actually. So it was shown in...
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Yeah, I remember this fella.
In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest,
oh, co-op.
you find hope.
Is it?
And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off.
Oh, co-op, okay.
So welcome to Unravel 2.
Oh, that's cool. I'll be up for another game. And I say I liked it. I didn't love the first one, but I liked it.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend, but there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure.
It's a little bit like a...
It's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier,
Brothers.
more challenging,
yeah.
and above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
Michael.
Michael Jackson.
We're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
You gonna play co-op with your mind, dude? Or what are you doing?
There we are.
Oop. Okay.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and
chickenness.
And wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting.
Is it a rooster or a chicken? It's a rooster.
I think it was.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters, because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game. That
I don't know why this reminds you of Train as well.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking earlier, but I couldn't say it. I couldn't remember the word.
So I guess I'll
that was a great game.
Yep.
Train 2.
So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue.
Of course, I'd be blue though if I was playing this, because that's my favorite color.
And the bird is back. Okay, playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you.
The bird is back.
Can I swing now? Okay, you go ahead. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it? Oh, very nice.
There's a lot of platform in here. This is where you just film like Rayman Legends, Rayman or Donkey Kong Country or something.
Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract the grass. I'll sneak up here. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me.
There you are. Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
Look at me, come on.
Alright. I'll pull you up. There you go.
Now it's like a mixture of Train,
now we can breathe again.
Little Big Planet as well in a way as well, and like
Yeah.
Rayman. Just don't know why.
The side-scrolling thing.
Yeah, just kind of getting a mixture of those kind of things.
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2, yeah, I really hope you like it.
That's a cool.
Before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
Probably just be out next year, I assume. Yep, I'm definitely getting this. This looks really cool. This looks a lot better than the first one.
Yeah, it looks fun. Probably get it too.
Yeah, I think pick out a co-op or so. Like I love co-op games.
Yeah, this is very trying.
Looks really nice as well, though. But I think the first game looked really nice. Like the background stuff just looked absolutely gorgeous. So it did in that game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion.
The game is really strong.
I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right.
What? Demo?
These two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
What?
Today?
Thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015,
wow. Okay.
Okay, that's nice. That's the case I'm getting after this.
It's been our way of helping these creators bring unique games.
That's pretty good. Huh? Hey, this game's out now. Let's go get it.
Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that.
We fired that guy.
Even remember him from the game as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million.
Did you enjoy that game?
Yeah, it was right. It was good. It was a good game.
And his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
No, I'll play it though anyway though. I do like the thing in that the fact is you don't have to own you don't have to own a copy, or like just as long as the host owns the copy you can just join and play through it then.
Yeah.
So I do like that now.
Carries a very powerful and important message.
That's kind of wish more games did that though, with co-op games specifically.
Yeah. But that's like a copy you don't sell, so I don't know if a lot of people would do that.
Mm.
I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that
like everybody looks overwhelmed.
The whole team, including me, were super excited.
Well, it's like their first time showing off their game and out there. I'm sure like they're proud and out there. That's the thing. Like they're not like they don't like go on stage every couple of months and not there. Like this is their first time in front of an audience and stuff like that. Sure, like they're all nervous not there.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude,
Germany.
SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing.
Yeah, this is the originals game from this year. Like last year was Fee they showed, and then Unravel the year before.
This is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important?
I actually like that shirt she's wearing.
Nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply
What kind of game is this?
experience can do so.
Yeah, I don't know.
But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new.
Okay, I'm liking the look of this.
Yeah. This looks alright.
Yep.
Like the character design.
2019, yeah, that's always the case with the games that show you original. It's always released early the next year.
Yeah.
This is this is the part of the show where I'll go to sleep because I do not give one shit about NBA. I think the last game I played, the NBA game, was that one I downloaded on PC and we couldn't play together online.
Yeah.
NBA 2K was a 13, I think. We downloaded one to play together. Nope, couldn't play online together for some reason.
This is NBA Live, I think.
Yeah. Isn't like the finals of this going on at the moment?
Ended last night.
Oh, ended last night. Who won?
It's a Golden State won.
Is that the one LeBron James is in?
Nope. He's in the Cavaliers. Those are the ones that lost.
Okay.
Against
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young.
And here's Martin.
Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden belt.
Oh god, it's fucking esports thing. Oh god. No, I couldn't even. This is even more less shit's given.
That was a phenomenal read, and Trini's got the lead, 40-19.
I hate losing way more than I love winning.
Oh, we have an incredible matchup. It's a rematch. Touchdown, Kev. He throws it high, and young Kev is gonna be your champion. Can I play you again? You wanna get smacked again on TV? Madden 18 champion. He's finally done it.
Oh jeez.
That kid's gonna be there now. Young Kiv, yeah.
I don't fucking care. I don't know. To me, it's like if I followed that scene, I would know who he is. But to me, he's just like, who the fuck's this?
Already starting. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kid, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for young Kev, y'all. Give it up.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Someone on my Twitter says, Madden Esports, the fuck is this and who's this douchebag? Don't put it by myself.
I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball, I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first, I was really bad.
I never played real sports, but you know.
Put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow, okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now.
So basically said, chasing that money, yes, I'm greedy.
Yep.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastation.
But then again, we'd fucking probably do the same thing, Dennis, if we could.
TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot.
I wouldn't wear those fucking jeans though. That's for sure.
That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you.
I don't understand buying new clothes and having them rip.
It's just a fashion trend, though. I don't really get it either, though.
It's really fucking dumb, to be honest.
I'm not gonna board you guys. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna try to take this belt. Round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
You should have just knocked it. You should have just hit him with the belt, though. That would have been made that whole segment worth it. He just knocked him out with the belt. Oh my god!
I mean, this I don't mind, but the whole fucking douchebag. It's EA's online sports, whatever. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, but everyone on Twitter is pretty much shitting on that segment.
I can't wait to watch the giant bomb thing. See what they say about him.
Yeah, no, they love those kind of segments.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as that one from last year. Now that fucking guy tried to introduce Need for Speed.
Yeah.
That was a fucking. He just looked like a deer in headlights, so he did.
Yeah, that Need for Speed Payback is like on sale for $15 on PS4. that was a flop and a half.
Yeah, people seem to be looking forward to those. I guess it's gonna be like what, Burnout or / Fast and Furious or something.
Yeah. It always end up as a flop.
Last Need for Speed game I played was Most Wanted.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Oh god.
Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
Are you kidding me?
Excited to be here. Yeah, we're gonna do this presentation a little bit differently. Give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Mobile game too.
In a quote unquote live.
Yeah.
Super simple. Just tap it to the destination.
Just like when Monday Night Raw was live in the 90s.
Or that event at Ubisoft a few years back, the Shoot Mania thing.
Yeah.
Bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the
What
missile,
is this?
the bar fills up, will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough.
I hardly ever play a game on my phone.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I play very rarely as well.
Here today, fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yeah, and RTS as well. Like that's They're just going down the ladder now. Yeah, now it's like first it's basketball, then it's American football, now it's RTS kind of thing. It's like It's like just going down the hole.
Going down the shit hole.
It really is.
Oh boy.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Am I ready to go?
I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in and we are ready to
I'm very excited for this. You sure are, man. I get paid to say that.
action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is being shown in a fucking conference.
This is so fucking dumb. Oh my god.
Just wake me up when it's over, Dennis.
Yeah. Especially an RTS, showing that on a...
Yeah, like RTS, like one of the most sort of time-consuming flipping... It's not like it's a first-person shooter or anything like that now. Like at least that would be okay. I'll be more interesting.
Because I think I'd watch Clash Royale more than this.
Just go watch Clash of Cesaro.
Yeah.
The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and in control making a lot of progress to that far right side.
Oh jeez.
He's done a great job.
My god, dude.
With the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more.
I don't want to see this. Why am I watching this?
Putting some flamethrowers, right? Absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now.
Oh,
Both two zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial.
I'm just looking on Twitter though, because I just could not care about this whatsoever.
Yeah, me too. I'm just browsing through. Sorry for not commenting too much on this. We both just don't care.
Exactly, I couldn't put it better myself. Like, competitive mobile gaming on stage, holy shit, who thought this was a good idea? Someone in fucking EA soon to... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this fun, but I'll just watching. Oh jeez, yeah. I think watching Twitter feed's actually more exciting than watching this at the moment.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement.
Are you excited? In Daytona? Oh yeah, I can't wait. Crazy. Riveting.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, two more
this is really...
coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions.
This is really something.
Okay, Steve Kieran on Twitter says, Jam Bomb is doing a shoutcast of a shoutcast of a live competitive mobile gaming match. Oh jeez. Should I be even more interested in this? Oh my goodness, this is going way too long.
This is going forever. How long is this conference for?
I think an hour or so, so this will be going pretty finished soon. There's actually partly Man and Conquer as well. Like,
Watch out for this missile.
And Nick at Night's gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control. The Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces. But
Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman's there.
Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just passed halfway.
Why do they think this is a good idea?
Wow, a lot going on here.
What's EA?
This could have been shown like afterwards or something. Seriously though, like no offense, but this could have been shown like at a like a lot of live thing, like
more time for Anthem or something. Jesus.
Like show something else. Oh my goodness.
Yay.
Yeah, that was so riveting stuff.
That was epic. No, not really. Absolutely no.
I'm sure there are at least 3 people in the world right now who are very excited for this. Yeah. I think 2 of them were on the stage playing the game. Who's the other person?
Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile.
I thought, what? Command and Conquer Rivals? And how come the guy on the left looks like the Hellgast from Killzone?
Head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today.
Yes! I don't have an Android phone. I'll go buy one right now just to play that.
Yeah, just to play that. Jesus. Of course.
I guess there's a CG trailer for it now, is it?
I actually like the Yakuza 6 tower defense thing more than this.
The
clan battle.
The clan battle stuff, yeah. What chapter are you on in Yakuza?
6.
Okay.
5 or 6, I
That's
think.
fucking, what's his name? Kane, is it? Is that who's supposed to, is that who that was there?
It looks like Kane, yeah.
Command and Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic Anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about
all of our games are going to have loot boxes.
and what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn.
We are very proud to announce that every single game will have microtransactions, loot boxes, all you guys hate. All the things you guys love to hate.
Yep.
First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices you
This is a bad press conference.
I think it was better than last year's. I think last year's was way worse than this.
Yeah.
This actually
but,
showed
I mean,
a few games than...
It's still a bad press conference.
But EA is always the lackluster one anyway, though. It's nothing like... Like, the only stuff I'm interested in is, like, the original stuff that comes out of it. And, like, maybe some of the big, like you say, sports stuff I could not care less about.
Yeah. I'm gonna go play FIFA 18 anyway.
No, I'm gonna get Unravel too.
Yeah, that's right. That's out right now. Is it out right now? Or?
Well, the guy said it was out now.
As much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards.
I'm on the PlayStation Store.
Are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations...
Were you checking for Unravel, or...?
Yeah.
National Bullying Prevention Center and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization. All are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you.
Yeah, it says add to wish list.
Without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Guess that's not out yet. So they'll probably show the release date here then, will they?
Yep.
faltering.
Released June 9, 2018, so it should be weird. Anyway, let's go see the trailer.
This is Bad Wars game. This is the game that killed Mass Effect. Pretty much, you could say.
Yep.
Yeah, this looks very Destiny-esque. Even like the environments kind of look a bit Destiny-ish. Flipping used, jeez. So come on.
Anthem is playable now.
Okay, no release date, or is it going to be shown? They're probably going to show some more here then, I guess.
Yeah.
I've had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Routsard. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back...
I actually thought he was gone again, so he does it. I know he came back, or so I thought he was gone again.
You know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it, and you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio, and that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a...
This is more than an hour.
We wanted to create
No, like that's a proper conference is finished now. This is kind of just like the aftermath, you know, like the Battlefield thing from like Battlefield thing from like, you know, a few years back. It's pretty much this is like the after. This is like the after show stuff now.
to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really
I'll just watch this for a few more minutes and then I'll probably just wrap things up.
Yeah.
But something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story's about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, that's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing...
Oh yeah, Kevin's actually kind of right.
Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single-player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community.
So pretty much like Destiny.
When they finish Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players.
Kevin Millard says it looks a bit more like Warframe, which I can actually understand as well. It kind of does remind me of Warframe as well.
Yeah, a little bit.
A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to.
Should have been another Dragon Age.
I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective.
I'm interested in playing this game though. Anyway, though, like I'm not like super pumped now, but I'm interested in playing it.
I'll see what it's like.
I'm sure there'll be some sort of beta for it, probably. I guess. Like shortly before it comes out.
Yeah.
Like it's an EA game, so you expect some sort of beta or trial or something anyway.
Left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear.
You should have gotten the Good Charlotte Gate, Good Charlotte.
Yeah, this is the end. Yeah, they should have fucking put that song out.
Yeah.
Views. Not like I've said OTH Muse now, but heck, I'll be just good. Despite the fact that song's like 16 years old or so.
Yeah. And really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. Think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock.
Alright, I think we'll wrap it up here, so we'll. I'm just gonna put this.
Want to wrap it up here?
Yeah. So anyway, that was the EA Play conference. Just pretty much standard EA stuff. You get your sports games, you get your EA visual games, and you got a really cringeworthy bit with the Shitecast Command & Conquer Rivals part.
Yeah.
So
I think I like the FIFA more than the Madden.
So what are your overall thoughts, Dennis?
It's not really a conference that sold me on anything, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, Unravel 2 looks fun, and we'll probably play that together. Anthem, I think there's not enough we know about Anthem so far for me to go like, oh yeah, Anthem, I want to get into playing Anthem and all that. We haven't even played the DLC for Destiny 2 yet, so I mean, I'm not sure I'm ready for another game like this. So, and you have your Battlefield V's and all that, which look all right, but there's nothing that really grabbed me. That I was like, oh man, I can't wait to play this. It's like, oh yeah, okay, that looks cool. That looks fun. That's interesting.
It's not like I'd like to play Marvel 2 with you. It's like fun. That Sea of Solitude game looks pretty interesting, but I'm not like, oh my god, I need to play this right now. I'm like frothing on the mouth now or anything like that now. Like Anthem, from what I'm looking here now, is like looks interesting though, but it's not like blowing me away now.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it is, but I'll get it probably anyway. But I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this game next year or whatever. It's not. I don't know what the release date is. They'll probably announce it here, but like I have it on mute. What was the actual what was the release date leaked?
Let me just go look because I
It's a different class.
I want to be sure not to
Storm, that's kind of like the Warlock.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go back in my Twitter feed. Should be around here somewhere.
I assume it's like sometime next year anyway, though, because it did say.
Hey, no Skate 5. No Skate 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's right. Skate wasn't shown at all, which is like, that's people probably upset with that now.
Yeah.
Like, we expected maybe Skate might be shown, but no Skate whatsoever.
No Skate at all.
Yeah, so unless they announce it somewhere else or something, I don't know. Heck, I'm sure people would prefer to see that rather than that Command & Conquer's game.
Yep. Okay, where did it go? I had that. Just trying to find it here in the news. It was on GameSpot. The GameSpot channel.
Okay.
Okay, I have it here. February 19th.
Oh, okay, February 19th next year.
Yeah. EA has now confirmed that Anthem will in fact release on February 22nd.
Oh, 22nd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they updated the...
Yeah, so, yeah, that's already next
So
year.
February 22nd for Anthem.
Yeah.
So not this year.
It was, I think, no, but that was announced a month ago, like a while back, that it's not going to be making it this year. It's going to come out next year.
Yeah.
Which is like the case anyway, though, because a lot of people don't really want to sell their games now at the end of the year, and like it seems more and more big games tend to come out the early part of the year anyway. You know, like rather than like later in the year.
Okay, just said there won't be any pay to win. No loot boxes.
There won't be any transactions or anything like that. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So, February 22nd for Anthem. Not this year. I don't think they wanted to go against Red Dead. Or
yeah, but it's not like that. Like they've already got they've got Battlefield V this year coming out, and they don't want another flipping Titanfall 2 scenario where let's release this game like a week before, like release this on Battlefield like a week apart from each other.
Yeah.
Like they did there a few years.
Call of Duty.
It's just, it's not gonna work well here, but just like again, just looking at some of the stuff there. Like, I'm looking at this here now, Anthem footage. It's like, it looks pretty cool. Like, I'm not really excited about it now, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's BioWare, so I'm sure, there'll be some good stuff in there.
Yeah, that's the game that killed
Mass Effect, so we'll see if it's
see if it's worth
Mass Effect killer.
Let's see if it's worth the flipping murder.
Yeah, exactly. And then it won't sell, and then next year they're gonna come back. Well, we have a new Mass Effect coming. So.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of curious what's the story element's gonna be like the same, because BioWare's more for like story and writing and stuff like that, rather than the kind of gameplay aspects.
Yeah.
Well, not.
I hope it has a story, and is not like Destiny 1, where we had to fucking wait until the first DLC or second DLC.
The first proper expansion.
Yeah. So they're going to show some gameplay here. You just said.
Well, they've already seen some gameplay and clips, so we have.
Yeah, but I think they're going to show some real gameplay.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I mean, nothing from EA has jumped up at me and said, hey, I cannot wait to get this game or whatever. It's like, okay, some stuff is interesting. It's like, the Unravel 2, that other indie game, this game, you know, they all look interesting, but nothing that makes me jump up and say, "Oh my god, I can't wait," you know. Nothing really.
Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah. But I think this was better than last year's. I just remember, especially like the first chunk of it was like pretty much Influence City. It just had a bunch of YouTubers or influencers, which I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate that term, influencers.
Yeah.
I just don't like that term whatsoever. I don't mind YouTube creators or anything like that. But influencers, like, yeah, like this guy's going to influence me to buy this game that I have no interest in playing.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Like, no.
Like his job was to influence you to buy.
Or influence you to be interested
games.
in this game, or well, not like I'm not going to be interested in this game just because you like it. Like, I'll make up my own mind. I see the gameplay footage, and if I'm interested in it, I'll get it. But if I'm not, I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for EA. It's kind of a average, run-of-the-mill EA thing that you expect from each year. Like, there's a few games I'm interested in playing, but not like, you know, oh my god, I can't wait for it. Like Unravel, I'm going to look forward to playing it though. But like, you know, I can wait. But like,
exactly.
it's like out now anyway, so I'll probably get it now anyway, because heck, it'll be fun to play co-op.
Yeah, we're probably going to go download that. Play some.
That'll be good. And see, a Solitaire game looks interesting. Like, it just showed like a gameplay like trailer thing though. I kind of want to know what the actual, you know, point of what the actual gameplay experience is out there. Like, there's been some games like that now in a way. If it's not one of those games, there was this game that's kind of like that, like in this, you're going around this boating out there. I forget what it's called. It was on the PC and PlayStation. It was supposed to be very good, but we'll find out what it is next year anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we are going to wrap things up here. Hopefully it's turned out all right now. Hopefully the stream was all right. If not, then I'll try to figure it out. The problem for tomorrow. For the Microsoft conference, which will happen at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's way at 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. here. And
but apparently it's only 45 minutes long, so...
Yeah, apparently so, according to the schedule, which I doubt that's going to happen. They have to show more. They're going to just show exclusives and that's it.
Only there's nobody on stage to just show trailers the entire time.
What, like Sony did last year?
Exactly. But I guess, we're going to be back for Microsoft. And who's tomorrow? Microsoft?
Microsoft and Bethesda.
Bethesda, yeah.
So we'll be back here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So take care, Dennis, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, guys.